Hi guys, welcome to our Friday evening conversation, and we are talking traditionally about DeFi protocols, decentralized finance, decentralized exchanges, and many other interesting news and things that are happening this week and recent year, which was really exciting. I mean, last year, which was really exciting DeFi-wise, it was the rise of the era of DeFi within all the cryptocurrency community. So we dedicate once a week coaching to that topic, and hope it is very interesting for you. We have had for 2 months we have had various coachings, and most of them were related to theoretical part, and at some points we reached to the protocols themselves. Now, after we are growing more and more, after we are growing with our knowledge, with our experience in this sphere, let's get down more to a practical side of the business. And today, after we discuss all the latest trends and news, we're going to speak about the protocols. I'm going to show you some of the protocols and the way DeFi operates in a very simple way. I think that everyone who would like to master that skills will be able to do that. It's very easy and interesting, by the way. So to me, it looks like a legal game. When I was a kid, I was playing we were playing. So all of us were playing with some toys, and that was the connecting, the constructing something of the same material that we have, and we built the whole line of transactions. So to me, it looks like a game, and I think that DeFi creators and founders also think that this is a sort of gamification process. So, but before that, the first part of our seminar will be dedicated to the news. I would like to speak about the trends, not only particular news, but or what is important for the industry. So let's have a look at my screen, and the first thing. I would like to tell you that the DEX turnover, trading, and volumes are being up to new records again. If we look at the DeFi pulse, this is the whole only Ethereum turnover. We can see that again in January the market has reached its peak points, and more and more investors are going to the market, which is remarkable. So it gives us a lot of opportunities that will allow us to make successful investments. So this article tells about that, and if you would like, I can drop it to you. And decentralized exchanges so shoot off really much. So the leaders are as well as always Uniswap, Curve Finance, SushiSwap. So all those decentralized exchanges are being up. So if we look at the chart have a look at the shares that monthly with monthly volume relating to each DEX, decentralized exchange, we can see that Uniswap is a leader, but Curve is also growing very well. Then we see a big share of traditional player OSs. It's orange from MakerDAO. We will speak about that. And SushiSwap. We were testing this protocol last time a week ago, and hope you liked it. Hope you tried it as well. So from July, we see really big growth. So let's move on to the next news. 95 blockchain startups are presented by ICO Analytics. I will zoom in. So these are 95 blockchain startups that are going to be launched this year, and many of them are unknown, so you haven't heard about them. But last year, if you were following the news, we can see that some of the startups, some of the protocols are being famous. So, and upcoming token sales will be very interesting and very interesting for investments, attractive and profitable, I guess. So if we look at DEXs, we can see that here we have Polka DEX, which is an interesting project. If you heard anything about Polka integration, so it's a Bitcoin project that allows connecting different blockchains. So they're going to be selling, they're going to be issuing their tokens. So, and many others that are less known, but at least worth attention. Then what I would like to emphasize here is aggregators, so Zerion, Zapier, so Dharma, so those are well known as well. And if you follow the news that they issue in you, if you learn the project details, it will be very interesting. Then DYDX, we haven't talked about this protocol of derivatives, but I think it will be a good chance for us to pay attention to this token, to their project and possible token that possibly will be issued this year. Then pull together lottery. I'm gonna show you this project, this protocol now in the end of our seminar, and many others that were worth attention. So please read this article, and the links are given. If you don't mind, if you want, I can drop these links to our channel, to our education channel on Telegram. So subscribe to Telegram, and you will also see the links if you want to. Or you can find them yourself. It's up to you. So the leader, Uniswap. Uniswap is the leader between DEXs. We have discussed that many times. And what is interesting, so they have a certain of gap and bear market, bear trend in November. So this event has its own reasons, because it's not happening just itself. They were distributing 10 million uni. This is the token, the governance token they have issued for their pool investors, so that that money was invested to the pools, and now they stopped in November, and of course the liquidity has fallen down. But on December 2020, in the end of last year, they are issuing the governance proposal to the Uniswap ecosystem, and if this program is successful, it will also attract many developers and many investors to that protocol by providing grants or people who develop their ecosystem. So this is also very interesting, because Uniswap is not just staying the leader for the previous technology they have implemented, but they are developing further on, so that they're visible on the market, and they can attract more investors. Why they do that? You know why? Because many projects clone their code, because in decentralized world, in blockchain world, everything is open source. They clone their code and develop, improve it with some other features. So that was done by SushiSwap, as we discussed previously. And SushiSwap, coming over to that news, SushiSwap has issued a new roadmap. In this roadmap, I will be telling you that it's not only important to follow the details, the many technical details, algorithm, technologies they are using, but what is important, what I would like to highlight in this news, they are developing integrations with other platforms, with other blockchains. If you remember our meeting and lecture regarding 7 DeFi miracles, you may remember that one of the miracles is LEGO integration. So all the protocols are compatible to each other. They can be combined and joined by the protocols, if they, of course, are on the same Ethereum network, and maybe cross blockchain, of course, as we mentioned before. They are developing integration with Polkadot, Moonbeam, and the testing version for Uniswap of Uniswap will be issued in Q2. So they're also doing cross-chain solutions as well, and increase their functionality. So this is what is important for the users. The technology is developing very fast, and they are not and one cannot follow all the news, to be honest, and that was very important. So if you are enough literate in technical details, so you can read, it will be interesting. I will drop the link, of course, if you want. The next project I want to ask you to pay attention to is Nulls. Nulls has integrated Chainlink to empower the developers so that they can build DeFi applications. So what Nulls are doing, by the way, their coin is costs rather around 28 cents, and this project is interesting not only by the fact that they are involving Chainlink as an Oracle provider, but they're also famous for their solutions for developers. So in simple words, this company provides the developers modules that help to build next generation applications. So in classical IT or web development, we have many modules like calendar. But we need some data that needs to be applied on the calendar. For example, this is just an example. When the holidays are, and what the schedule is, and any other data applied to the calendar. And for providing this data, we need some service. That's what Chainlink does for crypto community and for decentralized community. They are providing real-world information and integrate it with the protocol. So this is what Nulls is about. This is where their website, and it's very interesting to learn, especially for developers. But for us, for investors, if we look at the project, we can evaluate how profitable it potentially can be. So that's nuls. Another, I think it's one of the leading protocols now and worth attention is Lido. Lido, I told you last time about this protocol. This is the protocol which allows staking for Ethereum 2.0. What is remarkable here, especially as a trend, that they are going to integrate more into DeFi world, into DeFi protocols and cooperate with them. So let's start from the beginning. This is just the basic information. If you don't know, so Lido is a decentralized autonomous organization that meant to give users possibility to stake their Ethereum. And when people stake their Ethereum, they get ETH, so staked Ethereum, so called in return. And this is just ERC20 token, which represents Ethereum staking. So, and what they do further is more interesting. So they don't only just give profit with staked coins, but these coins can move to another point. They are moved, for example, to Curve protocol, and they are integrating with Curve protocol. Let me see where it's written. Yeah, so they have a certain pool on Curve protocol, ST Ethereum against Ethereum, and while doing deposits to that pool, they are giving another 5 million tokens LDO. So you see the logic. If you stake Ethereum, you get another token, ST Ethereum. It looks like wrapped Bitcoin or any other protocol associated with another cryptocurrency. But we for each operation we get another token as an airdrop for not an airdrop, sorry, as reward for doing the operation, and LP tokens as well. So liquidity provider tokens, of course, they are given to the users. So this is the game win-win situation. When you just follow the steps, in each step, in each Ethereum, in each DeFi protocol, so you get some coins, you put it somewhere else, and get another coin and sell it or put it somewhere else. This is an endless game for investors, which is called yield farming as well. And it is possible to grow your deposits by doing multiple operations and transactions. And you don't know how it can be rewarded. It was rewarded with it can be rewarded with airdrop, so-called, and that will be one of the most pleasant and easiest money in the end. I have just shown you 95 startups that are going to issue their tokens this year. So of course they will issue these tokens and distribute these tokens among their community for activity, for supporting. Maybe they can do some media activities or something else, but let's see what happens. It tells us a very interesting point that the year 2021 will be one of the most interesting years in cryptocurrency, even more interesting than the last year. Despite even Bitcoin falls or goes up, even if it falls, it will not change the technology. It will not change the communities that stand behind DeFi protocols. Even if it will be a bear trend for the Bitcoin market, we will not lose anything because we invest into technology but not into manipulations. So this is the main reason why I like PEAKDEFI project and many others which follow the technical side rather than just speculations. All right. If you look at the gas now, one of the most remarkable problem is a gas price, which is quite high. It's going to be, this is the website gasnow.org. So the gas, the transaction fees are very, very high in Ethereum network, and this is a really blocking problem. It's an issue for many operations. It stops the market. Unfortunately, this is not happening that quick with the Ethereum 2.0 protocol, but this problem is quite blocking, so to say. We have the solution, and what the solutions are. We have the solution, and this solution is called Loopring protocol. It works pretty much the same as all the DEXs. You connect your wallet through your non-custodial wallet and scan it here, but you get access to an interface, and you can activate the layer 2. So this is the second layer. Let me connect my my phone again. So if I go, you see on the right hand side the screen of my phone. I just scan the code and agree to connect. So it failed. So if it fails, we can connect another wallet. So I see the question: what is the name of this DEX? These DEX is called Loopring.io. So exchange.loopring.io and /swap. Okay, so let's connect to another time because it fails. Let me connect. Let me connect again. And we connect the DAPP. So the idea here is not only in connecting just like every other decentralized exchange does. The idea here is to save. If you want to save gas price, and this is very critical for you to make multiple transactions. You can lower the fees. So how they do that? They activate layer 2. So you can try it on your wallet. We will not waste time on that now. And that non-custodial exchange wants us that we are responsible for our assets and could request withdrawals anytime. So it wants 18 Ethereum confirmations in the main chain. So we know that this is the main chain, and this tool helps us to move our assets. Ethereum assets from main chain to layer 2 to side chain. So this is a side chain solution for to avoid high fees. And when you do multiple operations inside layer 2, you pay very low fees. gas fees, so around about 9 cents or 10 cents. So that is not that can't be compared with the current fees in the main chain, and this saves a lot of money if you do trading, if you do multiple operations. Of course, there are not too many coins over there, so not hundreds of ERC20 tokens are presented in main chain, in layer 2 compared to main chain, but still there are some main tokens that you can make transactions with. So pay attention and try these DEX for your transactions to save money. So let's go further on to a practical side. As you have seen, DeFi Pulse, the main Ethereum observer and the main Ethereum auditor. So this is the question is, can I swap Peak to RepBTC? Yes, you can if you go to any exchange, but there is no if there is no a direct pair, trading pair Peak against RepBTC, you can make your own pool on Uniswap, on SushiSwap. I think I showed it last year how it works. So, or as an alternative, you can make it through Ethereum or through USDT, another token in the middle with lower commission. So in that case, you will be able to have two transactions in one, but you will see the root of your coin if you want to change Peak token, PEAKDEFI token to RepBTC, and there's no direct pair. So in centralized world, this is a disaster because you have to move your funds to one exchange, then to drop to another one, pay commissions, pay fees, and in that case, in decentralized world, it automatically brings the middle coin, and you can easily transfer to RepBTC, and then RepBTC to BTC, and so on as you wish. Okay, let's move on further with DeFi Pulse review, and we can see lots of protocols that are very famous and most popular in DeFi network, DeFi blockchain. Let's pay attention to lending. We have spoken much about DEXs, Uniswap, Golf, SushiSwap, and there are many others. By the way, here is Loopring is. If you want to take to have the link. So here you can see Loopring and read about it and go for it. Then we have just ignored last month just lending protocols. There are many interesting lending protocols that worth attention. The first one I'm going to talk to is Aave. I don't know how to pronounce it better, Aave or Aave. I don't know, but I just call it Aave to get it simple. Well, it's this is a very interesting protocol. We can read about it. So this is an open source non-custodial protocol based on Ethereum, which allows lending and borrowing. For lenders, people who lend, the protocol mints or produces or just in their production line ERC token with a suffix, and you get A tokens with ratio at ratio 1-to-1 as an asset. So, but end users can borrow assets as well and give and provide collateralization ratio with the assets they want to use as a collateral. So, and of course, if the price of that collateral is getting lower, they can be penalized As far as I remember, it's 5%. So why do we need that? It's very important to understand how especially borrowing works. So this is quite different from what we used to in our real economy, and we take the collateral itself is bigger than the borrowing itself. It's 150% bigger, and that's why it's quite unusual for a simple user to understand why the collateral is bigger than the borrowing sum. The answer is very simple. The collateral, of course, naturally guarantees that the borrowing will be returned to the protocol, but if it doesn't, it will be liquidated with some fine, some fee. So in AIF it's 5%, but in other protocols it can be different according to smart contracts. So I would say this is a business borrowing. This is not borrowing for any needs or purposes. For example, if you have some bitcoins, or if you have dollars that you store and keep retain in USDC, USDT, any other stable coin, you can make it as a collateral so that this money works for you. And you may take a borrowing that helps you to take money at first thing, and secondly, it allows you to get the reward tokens for these operations. So you have two purposes here, two objectives, and you take borrowing, use it, give it back, and take your initial collateral back. So this money works for you if you want to do something, and this is I would say this is a business crediting, not a casual one as we used to in our real life with banks, for example. So let's jump to the protocol itself. I think it's going to be interesting. So the link is on up left hand side here above the menu, and we can jump to the protocol itself. So this is the main page of the protocol, what we can see here, and how we should read it. So let's read it carefully with you. Of course, the liquidity is getting higher and higher. So we see the list of coins that you can either deposit or borrow. So it's quite simple and straightforward. But we need to understand the importance of the percentages and yield percentages. This is the annual percentage yield, and for borrowing we have annual percentage rate. This rate is flexible. Well, literally half an hour ago, USDC was more profitable than USDT. USDC was 13%, and USDT was around 9%, vice versa. But now, just half an hour have passed, and they have changed. Now USDT is leading back again. So you see that these percentages flexible, like in any other lending and borrowing protocols. All the percentages are flexible. If you remember 75 miracles, it's one of the miracles because this is a compound percent on percent, so to say, fee on fee, income on income, and so on, rate on rate. And we can see also the average meanings, average numbers they had last 30 days. So USDT was 10.7 and USDC was 8.2. So this is the yield percentage that you're gonna have if you deposit your money. If you borrow your money, of course you are paying you are not paid any yield rate, of course, naturally, and you are paying the rate, 22.5 16.5 or 16.31 if you borrow the money. But sometimes if you are given token, so to say reward, as a reward for your operations, sometimes it's worth, depending of course on price, if you monitor that, sometimes it's worth paying this money, and you're not losing if you do this operation, if you sell any other reward token that you get for that operation. So that is that this idea about. So you can filter, of course, from the highest to the lowest, and the borrow, of course, from the lowest from the highest. So you can borrow Uniswap at almost nothing, but nobody needs it, so to say, onto all those other tokens. So what is interesting is wrapped BTC. Just noticed then that wrapped BTC here is really low, so it gives us opportunity to change it for, if you borrow wrapped BTC, to change it for Bitcoin, trade Bitcoin, and then return it back. So of course, it's simple to be operated. You just click on deposit button, and you are redirected to the page itself. So this is how it works, and let's see the main metrics that are given here. So we see the liquidity, utilization rate 93%. Since it's a stable coin, we need to provide the 93% of its if we take borrowing of its price. So this is quite low because it's stable. APY is 11.7. We can't use that as a collateral for any other action. So asset price is of course stable. So liquidation penalty, okay, so this is the liquidation. It can be different for any coin if we take their borrowing. So that's in short. I hope you get the idea. But what's mostly interesting here, look at the right screen here at my wallet. This is my phone screen, and you can see that in some wallets, I have opened my Argent wallet. We can see a special section for investments. So we have money and funds and assets on our non-custodial wallet here, and as you can see, we have ability for token exchange, but this is a simple function currently. We can also use some other protocol, the same version 2 protocol, and we go to we see the same percentages for USDT, USDC, and all other projects, all assets, and we can do that directly in our wallet without leaving the wallet application. That's a good integration that allows us to trade directly from our wallet, proving the beauty of decentralized methods and decentralized world. So we can buy a DAI, if you look, and we can buy investments. So to do that, I need to see my available balance. You see my balance of DAI stablecoin is 101. But you can see network fee on the right. If you can see it, I hope it's not too small in your screen. So it's $56. This is insane. For $100 operation, we pay 56% of fees. this is not acceptable. Of course, I can authorize, for example, 100 DAI. Then it warns me that the network fee is over 5% of your transaction value. So 5%, it's above 5%, far above 5%. It's 50%, more than 50%. If I click on continue, they warn that the fees go to miners, not the wallet. Yeah, that's very fair. And I can press the click on the button invest now if I still want, and it asks again. So the developers take care of their customers, and they ask, are you really sure to pay that high fee that goes far beyond 5% of your transaction? And of course I can click on cancel button, and do not confirm this transaction in directly in my wallet. So what it tells us, that you can invest directly from our wallets, and many wallets use this feature and apply this feature in their functionality. So that's very cool, and that's very interesting. The next protocol I'm going to talk about, so let's switch to from Aave to Pull Together. Pull Together is a sort of a lottery. If you have seen, if you have noticed the 95, what I have shown you, 95 projects that's gonna launch tokens. So we have Pull Together here as well, that they're gonna launch their lottery protocol. So I have played with this lottery this summer while the transactions were very low. So the point of this lottery is to have the same pools as we see, and give fees not to the whole community by bits, but only to one winner. So, and if you deposit to that lottery, you get a certain ticket. So this is a lottery gamification of the process that makes it funnier to play with. So you can see that it has three pools, three simple pools. DAI, the second pool is Uni, the governance token from Uniswap, and USDC stablecoin as well as DAI. So in summer, when I played this lottery, unfortunately I didn't win. It was the weekly price was about $600, but now it has grown, and $4.5 thousand price. So it's a good price, isn't it? If you just invest $100, which you don't lose. So in real lottery, you lose your money. You just buy a ticket and nobody gives it back to you or compensates its price. But here, in DeFi world, you play the lottery and your ticket is back to you. You just pay some fees for transactions, and fees for Ethereum transaction, of course, and fees for the pool, and which goes to the fund, to the prize fund. And this is quite important, that this is the lottery which you don't lose. So your money is back. This is the beauty of smart contracts, when you control your money even after you invest it. So this is another, I think, the main DeFi miracle, that you never lose. You never lose in this lottery. As you can see, this is a weekly lottery. Have a look at the screen. This is a weekly lottery. The prize is given for DAI in 5 hours on Fridays, and the lucky guy will get these $4,000.5. So it's not a big money, but it's not a little money, to be honest. And at least he can have a party for that money. So that person who can have this party. So DAI is in 4 days, and in 3 days stablecoin USDC. So let's have a look at the pool details. This is the whole amount of. I think this is a grand prize runner up with DAI tickets. So and lot box. So the precise lot box. Only one token is in lot box. It's a compound. So the price pool statistics, as you can see, in January it was lower. The number of tickets it was higher, but you see this is very popular. This is very popular. So one is chosen. Of course, this is a smart contract. It's not. I don't think that it's not can be. It can't be a fraud. And you can see the current price number. I think this is the highest one started on 9th of January, and this one started this week. And we can see, of course, players, their Ethereum addresses, how many tickets they have bought, and other statistics. So this is all open, and this can be demonstrated on blockchain. So this is pulled together. If you want to try your fate, to try your fortune and luck, so go for it. Oh, and you can do it. I just forgot it. And you can do it directly again from your Argent wallet. You see here pulled together version 2. Yeah, you can invest to DAI. Let's have a try. I can buy investment here. Yeah, of course, the network fee is too high, 84 now, but it looks very interesting when you can play with it on your phone when the fee is low. All right, let's go further on. The next protocol I'm going to show you in our practical part, coming back to DeFi Pulse, is let's have a look. So if we go to lending, of course, the leader, we can't ignore the leader, Maker. This organization is called Maker, and MakerDAO is a famous decentralized autonomous organization. And of course, you can see, you can read the information about this protocol and how it works. So pretty much the same as Aave, but with some other details and other metrics. So it's a credit platform on Ethereum that supports DAI. Of course, they do support DAI, and I like DAI just because it's an algorithmic stable coin. It is not regulated by some, so to say, virtual dollars that may possibly be on the account provided by the company, by a company that issues them, that emits them. But this is a stable coin which is balanced between by other cryptocurrencies. That's why it is called algorithmic, and depending on the volatility, so the ratio between different coins is changing as well. All right, so anyone can use this platform and do credit, do borrowings for a collateral, such as collateral can be either Ethereum or BAT. This is the coin which was issued by Brave browser creators, and generate DAI that against that collateral and use that DAI for any other purposes. So of course they're paying fee. Collateralization ratio is 150%. For example, if you take a credit for $10,000, you pay you provide the collateral of $15,000. So holders of MakerDAO token govern the system by their MKR token. So this is the governance token that allows community to vote for different decisions on the platform. I can show you how it works, at least on high level. You can see how it works. Another purpose of that MKR token is to defend the system in case of black swan event. So when something terrible is happening on the market, when it's falling, or some protocol is hacked and people are losing money. So this token provides as a last line of defense, which can compensate the losses by losing the money on some unexpected event. So this is the function how it works. So let's get down to the protocol itself. This is the main page, the main description. You can read it. Of course, click the links on DeFi Pulse, so that not to join phishing link. So the ecosystem depends on four parts. We will have a look only at two of them. The first one is Oasis. Oasis is a trading saving platform where you can deposit your funds. So let me disconnect my wallet, and let me connect another wallet. So for example, I want to connect my, let's say, IM token wallet. Let me see how it works. I think it works with Wallet Connect. Yeah, I have scanned it, and now I'm connected to that service. I think this balance is old. It's from my previous wallet. Okay, let it be 101 DAI here. So we can see, of course, the balances in my wallet, and we can add savings. So it shows, but it does not. Yeah, I need to connect it. So I need to, if you can see on my telephone screen, I need to allow to integrate. So we can actually connect any protocol with any application and any wallet. So it asks me to sign that message, so that I agree with that. And I continue. So I need to verify my connection. So confirm, and waiting for the wallet to be connected to that service. So the connectivity between different protocols, between different wallets, is quite high, because we can use either MetaMask wallet in our browser and any other wallet, and it looks really thrilling and exciting, because it looks like a game to me. I feel myself like a boy playing games, but sometimes toys do not work. I press confirmation and it's not working, so sometimes it happens, and I have to sign in again. let's go to the point. Let's not wait. I will disconnect my wallet here. But you get the point how it works. Signature failed. Okay, so if it failed, let's close this window. And it's not, it never closes. All right, you can use Oasis just to invest your DAI, invest your stable coin, and trade. And of course, you can borrow as well, like it happens on Aave, pretty much the same. And please mind the fees and mind the rates, because the borrowing rate and annual yield percentage rate can be different. And what is interesting is a governance part of the business. So if you have MKR tokens, you can vote with them, vote in the community. And for example, we have some active votes. Those one were closed already, and we have 2 questions we can vote. If we have MKR tokens, of course, we can vote and connect our wallet and have the possibility to vote for this or that decision. So they vote for a proposal to activate USDC PSM. I think it's token. I don't know what it is. It's a token, yeah, and we can see the proposal, which describes what is proposed, and we can vote with our tokens for that decision or against that decision. So we see how many tokens are supporting this decision. So this is quite interesting to look at, and it's really fascinating when we can operate directly with whatever tools we want to whatever we need. And I would like to say that our community has grown so much, and we can use this possibility. It's a nice opportunity for us to use our knowledge and to improve our knowledge so that we could make very profitable operations, trading transactions, and grow our knowledge, grow our finance by that knowledge. So what I encourage you to do, what I want you to do, guys, I want you to be able to become a frequent and user of these decentralized protocols. And you never know what you win, but if you go forward, even like the example with that lottery, even if you just buy a ticket and you don't win, you don't lose too much, just some fee, and that's it. So, but if you win, you can, of course, win a lot. It can be either airdrop money that was issued by Uniswap or 1inch. It can be any profit in terms of token growth. You see 95 projects that are issuing their tokens this year. So that's a great opportunity for us to invest an early stage or to reward airdrops for activity on these platforms. Just move forward. This is a nice time when even if you go forward, just go forward and you will be rewarded. We don't know how, but definitely we will be. So please visit our seminars on Fridays, 1:30 Central European time, and don't use this if you want to listen to some interviews with great affiliate marketing leaders. So the same time, 1:30 on Tuesdays Central European time. So have a nice weekend. Talk to you in a week. Good